If you've ever installed drawer slides, you know it can be a challenge. You have to position the slide at exactly the right height with just the right setback and hold it perfectly level while you try to screw it to the cabinet. It's a fussy, frustrating job, unless you have Rockler's new Universal Drawer Slide Jig. Designed to work with most of all bearing, epoxy, and center mount slides, the jig holds the slide securely and makes it easy for you to position it perfectly for quick, accurate installations. And it features an indexing rod that makes repeated installations a snap. Like all great jigs, it's easy to use. Just separate the two parts of the slide and put the cabinet track in the jig as it will be installed in the cabinet. An integral stop guarantees the right setback from the front of the cabinet, and the innovative locking wedge grips the slide securely, so you don't have to worry about it shifting or tipping. Beveled edges on the jig's wings line up with the bottom of the slide for easy positioning at the cabinet, and there's a scale in case you need to offset the mounting height. The jig positions the slide square to the front of the cabinet and level from front to back. Flat areas on the body make it easy to clamp it to the cabinet if you want to free up both hands to drive the mounting screws. After installing a couple of screws, you can release the locking wedge, remove the jig, and drive all the remaining mounting screws, as directed in the slide instructions. If you need to install multiple slides at the same height, this jig will save you a lot of time and the hassle of measuring at each location. It features an indexing rod that lets you register the slide off of a reference surface on the cabinet. The rod can be installed from the top or bottom of the jig, depending on the location of the reference surface. When you've got the slide located precisely, slide the indexing rod until the plastic foot makes contact and lock it in with the brass knob. At the next installation site, just butt the foot of the indexing rod against the reference surface to position the jig at the right height. You'll get perfect installations time after time. The indexing rod also works great when you're mounting center mount slides on a cross rail. So if you want easy and accurate drawer slide installations every time, you owe it to yourself to get Rockler's Universal Drawer Slide Jig.
Ordinary screwdrivers all have the same problem. You have to hold the screw. Not anymore. The Works SD driver with automatic screw holder holds the screws for you. Drive screws with one hand, even above your head or in hard-to-reach places. Keep up to 6 bits on board and switch between them with the slide action. It's all powered by a lithium-ion battery that stays charged for up to 18 months. Need an extra hand? You've got it. The Works SD driver with automatic screw holder. Get yours today.
Accuracy and ease of use meet with the self-leveling laser level that can be mounted anywhere. Introducing the Hammerhead Compact Crossline Laser with adjustable mounting clamp. 3 leveling modes can be activated with a touch of a button: horizontal, plumb, or crossline. Set the level on a 1/4 inch tripod or attach it to any surface using the mounting clamp. An LED indicator changes from green to red to alert you when you have exceeded the self-leveling range. Hammerhead's Compact Crossline Laser, the most accurate tool for any leveling project. Work smarter. Hammerhead.
Lifting and aligning heavy objects is part of any installation job. But what if you could do it faster, easier, with less effort, and minimize the risk of damage? You can! Introducing the AirShim. The AirShim brings a brand new one-man approach to leveling, prying, and moving objects of all shapes and sizes up to 300 pounds. Once you start using the AirShim, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. The AirShim allows you to lift, shift, align, level, and plumb faster and more accurately than ever before.
Normally need 2 people to level something out. The AirShim would cut it down probably 75 to 80% of the time to a 1-person job, which will save on manpower, which will get the job done quicker and save money in the long run.
The AirShim is simple to use. Place it where you need pressure or support. Squeeze the bulb to inflate it to the desired position or level of pressure. Use AirShim's bleeder valve to make precise adjustments. Secure the object's position and deflate the AirShim. For tricky installations, use multiple AirShims and eliminate the need for that extra set of hands.
They can take a pretty good beating and a lot of weight on them, and I would highly recommend them. We put some pretty big cabinets on them and some really heavy entry doors, and it didn't phase them. They worked just fine.
AirShim is a contractor-grade tool that won't let you down. Built to last with tough, rugged materials and high-quality components, the AirShim is ready when you need it. Design features like a rounded corner, soft scratch-resistant outer shell, and an internal stiffener lets you put AirShim right where you need it, and it stays put. Boasting a wide inflation range, AirShim can handle both the tightest spaces and the widest gaps. AirShim is brought to you by Calculated Industries. For over 35 years, we've been bringing high-quality, time-saving, precision, and cost-cutting tools to pro carpenters and tradesmen.
They work great. They're easy to use, not too bulky. You just slide them in, pump them up. You want to release pressure, use a nice little valve to release pressure instead of having to dig out the wood shims or hit them in and messing up the finish work.
Let the contractor-grade AirShim be your heavy-duty extra hands on every job you tackle. Get your AirShim today.